Look, hey, this thing's doing what it's supposed to do. Look at everybody. It's all the. This is not a. This is a grill for OCD folk that's got to have it cooked just perfect. Hey there, folks. This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to another awesome Food Friday. This is going to be a different Food Friday than we've ever done before. We've got something really cool, and it's called the Gather Grill. And we've got Jed. Jed, thank you so much for coming up. Jed, this is your brainchild. This is your dream. Tell us about what we've got here. This is the most awesome grill I've ever seen, and that's why it's sitting right here on the farm.
Well, Josh, I appreciate you having me. It's a great setting for it. This is amazing space you have. But yeah. Essentially, during 2000, when everybody was shut down, we ordered this big fire pit. It came to the farm. So we went from burning fires to trying to figure out what we could cook on top of it. Next thing you know, put bar grates on it. We iterated, and ultimately we wanted to create a really cool way to gather folks, keep them around the fire, good food, fun. And about 12 months later, we ended up with this product right here, and it's a grill. Pull everything out, it's a fire pit. You got a table around it. You can put a table on top, double-decker cooking surface, and you can smoke on it as well. And one of the coolest features is just the way that it spins. So from one position, one person can, which we'll do in just a little bit, one person can get in here, cook for 10, 12 people at one grill. Really cool. I think we'll enjoy it.
I think it's really awesome. Jed, you were saying that this kind of came about from a concept from an old, well, I don't know if it was an old tank or whether it was a new tank, but this is basically the bottom of a propane tank. Propane tank. Yep. Great big propane tank. And you guys now, you have these made specifically for the grill. You got a griddle right here, and you've got the grill portion. You put your charcoal in the middle, and basically you set it up on this. What do you call this?
We call it a charcoal stacker.
Okay.
Most of the time you have these, you set it out over here, start it, pick it up by the handle, then you bring it to the grill and dump it.
Yep.
We like the idea, but we liked it better to be able to pull this out, pop it in there, and instead of picking it up and dumping it, you just pick it up and everything falls out the bottom. But it's great for measuring charcoal. And in about 17, 18 minutes, it's ready to cook, and they're all even, so it's really awesome.
Now, I saw here, you've got some flip-up grates here, so you can open this up and access your charcoal in case you need to stir it or knock it down. Now, you're not going to charcoal this entire area. You're only going to do a certain section right here, and then you're going to rotate for rotating your heat, right?
Exactly.
So you could have charcoal just on this side, and then you could just basically, you just take your spatula and rotate it around however you want to do that. You've got grabbers right here, a handle right here. So all this is modular. It all comes apart. You can clean every bit of it. You can get all these replacement parts in case you break something or you do something that's not so bright. Tell me, what's the downside to this? I see no downside. There's also a tabletop, right? Hold on, let me go grab that tabletop. When you're not grilling, and this is a huge grill, guys, but when you're not grilling, you can just sit this tabletop out here, and it makes your grill patio furniture. Right? Pretty much convert your grill into an awesome spot to gather for patio furniture. Yep. It's a lazy Susan. So, man, is it just you that came up with this idea, or was it you and family, or?
You know how these ideas work. You start an idea and...
What if we could do that? What if we could do this?
And different people, I would say there are plenty of people who gave some dumb ideas, but there are definitely some people who gave some ideas that made this better. So it wasn't, I was the one who pushed it, but different input from different people, and it turned into this.
There are multiple ways we can cook with this, right? Yep. You got these big skewers right here you brought. You guys sell those, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so you can take all of this off and build a fire in here.
You certainly can.
So it started out as a fire pit. So you can take all that off, build a fire. You can roast marshmallows, make s'mores, whatever, do hot dogs. You also can take the griddle portions out and make it one single grill.
Yep, so you can put 4 bar grates on there, and you cook differently that way. Typically, like you said earlier, you build a fire on one side, you're rotating on and off, because in every grill you want direct and indirect heat. So in this scenario, if I was cooking for everybody, I rotate on and off the heat, but if we put all the bar grates in there, build a fire in the center, you can get a bunch of crazies around with skewers and have everybody cooking their own meat or everybody cooking their own burgers. It's a fun way to cook for a lot of people without putting all the the weight and responsibility on
one person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever had a cookout before, but if you were the head cook, you're not having the fun that everybody
Exactly.
else is having. You're just out there cooking burgers and doing all this stuff and making sure everything's good and running around like a chicken with your head cut off. So
Absolutely.
you can pass that on to everybody.
You can have BYOC,
BYOC
BYOS,
and BYOB.
BYO, whatever you want. But I love having people over and saying, we're going to have sides. You guys bring whatever meat you want to cook. And a lot of times, different people love to cook, and you'll end up with 5 or 6 people doing the majority of the cooking.
Nice.
But the key is that you don't end up with one person cooking for 20 or 30 people wearing themselves out.
What's this, Jed?
Listen, man, most rednecks don't know what this is. Like, I've never really seen one of these on a fire pit, but I've been instructed by enough people, hey, what happens if the sparks and mess up my Patagonia jacket or whatever?
Yeah.
So that's what this is. It keeps your jacket or whatever you're wearing from getting sparks on it, but also if you have any upholstered cushions or anything like that, it'll keep them from getting little burn marks. And
Nice.
It's super nice.
At the end of the night, after you're done grilling, you can chill by the fire pit.
Absolutely.
And not get your Patagonia
Safely.
jacket.
Safely,
Yes. And not get your recycled plastic Patagonia jacket.
Yeah, or your
That's
cotton T-shirt, which we're not worried about, but you know.
Yeah. Gather Grills. Tell them the website.
GatherGrills.com. All the social stuff is Gather Grills.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we'll post links to everything for you guys. We're just going to fire it up. We've got a whole group of friends coming over tonight. This is going to be the inaugural cook-off here in the outdoor kitchen on the Stoney Ridge, and I can't wait, man. Thanks so much, Jed, for coming all the way up from Atlanta.
You're welcome.
Made in America. Everything's made in America, right?
A couple of accessories we can't make, don't have the ability to.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
essentially the biggest part, the table, the bowl, and a lot of the parts are made in South Georgia.
Now, this wood, you were saying something about, it's not wood, it's what do you call it?
It is poly lumber,
Okay.
and it's made out of recycled milk jugs and water bottles.
Milk jugs and water bottles. So,
Yeah.
living green and
Yeah.
eating good.
Yeah.
So let's get busy cooking.
Let's do it.
How long does that normally take?
16, 18 minutes.
Okay, cool. All right, one thing you need to know about Stoney Ridge Farm is butter makes it all better, baby. Oh yeah. You guys ready to eat? I think that'd be enough taters. What do y'all think? I'm gonna go get the onions. Stoney Ridge Burger, baby. Woo! Everybody like butter? Okay, good. Butter. Throw it on there, buddy. Toast them other ones if you want to. Slide them on in there.
Haven't yet. We had an opportunity to go get out and get food. You just keep doing that until you got food.
No, you're good. I can reach him. Yeah, buddy. It's just really good cheese.
That was the only other half right here.
Num num num. Look, hey, this thing's doing what it's supposed to do. Look at everybody. It's all the. This is not a. This is a grill for OCD folk. That's gotta have it cooked just perfect. I like it. Get a burger, go for it, and do your thing, man. And just sit down right here with us. Yum. Guys, thanks so much for watching. This is Stoney Ridge Beef. Give me some feedback, guys. Anybody had a bite?
Right.
Grass-fed right off the farm. this is what we do on downtime on the Stoney Ridge, guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. There'll be links to the Gather Grill down in the video description. And Jed, is there anything you'd like to say before we go?
Great burger.
Thanks, man. Perfect. See you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo! Yeah. Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Folks, this is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to the airplane.
That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? You don't have a little starter, do you? It's fine if you don't.
Like for a flame? Nothing like map gas to start your grill.
Only other hat right here.
Num num num.